DHB Radio, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. It's going to be a great time. If you missed last week, I tell you what, you missed a heck of a time. We had a bunch of great guests here, but we're going to do it all over again this week. Got Mr. Brian Jones sitting in with me because I don't know where I'm missing my co-host.
He's sick.
Is he sick?
He texted me and said, "Man, I can't make it. I am sick."
He is sick. I don't know about that.
I said, "I got it."
Well,
Word.
Justin, thank you so much for leaving me with this guy this week. I know you're going to see this.
Hey, while we're on this here.
While we're on it?
Actually, we ain't on nothing, but.
We can get on it.
Happy birthday.
Well, thank you, Brian.
It was the 31st
of
yesterday. January.
Yesterday.
Went to the Keith Urban concert.
Yes.
Me and Chris sprung tickets for you.
They did? Is that where it came from?
I mean.
I got them in the mail, so I don't know.
Yeah, we're good family.
Got 2 tickets in the mail. Keith Urban. I said, come on, hopped in the truck, and we went up there.
How was it?
Great. He
Actually,
burned it up. That's what he did. He did this right here, and he burned it up.
Me and Chris had a gig, so we couldn't make it. So I said, hey, let's give it to Derek and Ash.
Well, I'm glad you did that because we had a heck of a time. And also, you had Dustin Lynch there.
How was he?
So, But I'm not a big Dustin Lynch fan anyways.
Who else was there? Lady Annabella?
No. Little Big Town.
Little Big Town.
Yeah.
I get them mixed up. They sound
confused.
the same.
They do sound the same.
What is it?
They kind of
4
look
and
the
3?
same. There's 3 in each, I believe.
No, there's 4 and 3.
4 and 3. You're right.
Yeah.
And then you got the band Perry. Which
Who's that?
I always get them all confused. But anyway, it was Little Big Town, Keith Urban, Dustin Lynch. Had a heck of a time up here in Thompson Bowling Arena in Knoxville, Tennessee. And it was his last day of his tour.
Keith?
Keith.
Before he went back to American Idol.
Before he went back to American Idol to do all the American Idol stuff that you see him do. Anyway, I tell you what, we're going to have a great time. I'm Derek Jones. Like I said, this is Brian Jones. And we got Mr. Randall White coming up, just like we promised you last week. We got a special guest, Mr. Kevin Cole.
Couple special guests.
We do. Mr. Kevin Cole, a.k.a. Bucky. And also we got another special guest, Mr. Tim Garland in studio in there somewhere.
A.k.a.
And we're Tim. A.k.a. Tim. We're going to get him up here in a little bit. So stick around. We're going to have some good music for you also. I think Mr. Randall White's going to sing us one. And that's going to be a heck of a time. I can't wait for that. We'll see y'all right back here in a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, Randall White.
She's been going out with him. She's been going out with me. Said she'd let us know by tonight which one it would be. So I waited by the phone, but she never called me up. Had to know what was going on, so I drove by her house. Sure enough, that ain't my truck in her drive. Man, this ain't my day tonight. Looks like she's in love and I'm out of love. That ain't my shadow on her wall. Lord, this don't look good at all. That's my girl, my whole world. That ain't my truck. I pulled over by the curb. I've been sitting here all night, wondering what it was I did so wrong, that he did so right. I thought of breaking down the door, but there's nothing left to say. That Chevy 4x4 says it all. Sitting in my place, that ain't my truck in her drive. Man, this ain't my day tonight. It looks like she's in love and I'm out of love. And that ain't my shadow on her wall. Lord, this don't look good at all. That's my girl. That's my girl, my whole world, but that ain't my truck. That's my girl, my whole world. That's my girl, my whole world, but that ain't my truck.
Mr. Randall Quiet, everybody, give it up for him.
Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah. I tell you what, stick around. We'll be right back. Got a few questions for Randall. Don't you all go anywhere. DHB Radio.
Yeah.
DHB Radio, we are back, and we got Mr. Randall Quiet right here in the flesh. I tell you.
RQ.
RQ, like I said here. I mean, how's it going, Randall?
It's going good. How y'all doing out there tonight?
Man, we're doing great. Tell all the people out there at DHB Radio Land how long this guy's been singing.
I have been singing since I was probably 6 years old, just tall enough to
6 years old.
to get up on the church. You know,
Yeah.
What was the first song you sung?
I would say "I'll
6
Fly
years
Away," page 333 in the church.
He knows the
hymnal.
page. That's good. That's
Wait.
good.
I
Yeah,
like it.
exactly.
I mean, I've been there with you, man. I tell you what, Randall is a local legend here in Maryville, Tennessee. And I'm going to tell you why. He's been all over the news. He's been all over Channel 6, Channel 8, 10,
12.
12.
We don't even have a 12. And
You
he
may,
was on
have,
it.
you may have seen him on 13 once or twice.
That's right.
But I tell you what, he is a local legend, and I tell you what, he brings down meth busting places. Is what he's a
That's
meth buster.
right.
You've heard of the Mythbusters.
That's right. I
He's the
am
meth
the
busters.
meth buster.
The meth
So
buster.
how did that? How?
I mean, this is really a serious
Man.
thing, you know.
How
what I
did that come? How?
You know-
What did? What? Tell him.
mean? Yeah.
You know, we laugh about it now, but no,
Yeah, I mean, it really is a serious thing.
I live in a less than desirable part of town, and it's rough. Go walk my dog 2:30 in the morning, and there's people cooking meth on the motor of their truck. So
Yeah.
No. Really?
yeah.
Why would you walk your dog at 2:30? For real?
Cause man, if not,
Yelping at the door.
it's an
Well,
if not, it's an interesting walk to the bathroom.
Other
first thing
than
in the
being a
morning.
meth buster, meth
meth
buster,
Not a myth.
meth buster.
Who you gonna
You take in dogs that
I do
need help.
I do
Yeah.
rescue
This
with
guy.
Blount County Humane Society, the pit crew. I like big
Pit
mean,
crew, you
big
mean
mean dogs.
Like
pit
pit
bulls?
bulls.
Pit bulls.
Pit bulls, yeah.
Pit bulls. The meaner, the better.
So what do you do?
We take them out of either bad homes or situations where somebody can't afford to take care of them medically, and
that's good.
we rehabilitate them. And
Is there a number of people can call for that?
I'm sure there is. I don't know it.
What?
Right off the top of my head.
I mean, if
look
you're
it up, Blount County
Wheels
Humane
going.
Society.
You're talking to a meth
There you go.
buster
There you
and
go,
a
Blount
dog
County.
helper.
and I'm a painter. I
Oh,
just
hey,
just took up oil
I got a
painting.
plumbing question for you.
I got you there.
I know
too.
you're a plumber. Can I
Yes.
ask the question?
You can ask it,
could?
Brian. He's Brian, our producer. You
I
can
have
ask anything.
I have a plumbing problem
Gotcha.
in my shower.
Okay, what's
Okay,
going
it's
on?
copper.
Okay.
I hope this don't go over, but
Gotcha.
I'm gonna make it real quick. I don't care if it does because I'll have the answer anyways.
I'm cutting it.
Cut it.
It's gonna
But,
cost like
hey,
$12 just to give you the answer.
Is there a way I can go from copper to PVC?
Yes.
Okay, we'll talk about that after.
It's called a
just
shark bite fitting.
After the show.
Just get a male
Yeah.
adapter, male to female, hook it up. We'll be all right.
Is there anything?
Little
this
bit of
guy don't-
glue.
Is there anything this guy don't know?
He
Not
don't. He
much.
knows everything.
He don't know nothing.
And cook
He don't
you a
know
mean
nothing,
dinner
no.
too.
Hey, Mr. Randall Quiet.
Randall
take it
Quiet.
there.
I tell you what, me and him actually played in a few bands together over the years.
Mini.
We had
What-
one. What was the name of it? Some people probably know it. 6 Mile Road.
6 Mile
With
Road.
our
Remember that?
last week's guest.
Yeah.
Lynn Robinson.
Yeah.
With
I
Lynn-
saw
yeah.
Lynn on here. That was
Lynn actually played
good.
with 6 Mile Road also.
Yeah.
Lead singer right here. You just heard him sing. So
Great singer.
Yes.
amazing talent.
Thank you guys.
Amazing. He's won talent shows all over Maryville, Knoxville. I mean, Sevierville. But
One in
Great buddy.
Nioda.
No.
Remember that?
Yeah, all
Yeah, I was
six.
there on that
all
one.
6. It was a showdown,
Yes.
guys.
That
it
was
was.
awesome.
That was pretty cool.
Absolutely.
Randall Quiet, I tell you what, we may get him back in here a little bit later, but we're gonna get to a couple other guys in here, and I
Yes.
tell you what, they've been waiting for a long time to sit
Definitely.
where you're sitting.
Exactly. Takes a long time.
It takes a
Like
long time.
3
long
weeks.
time to
3
get
weeks.
here.
It was like 3 weeks, wasn't it?
You guys,
Randall
thanks for
Quiet.
having me, everybody.
Not
Hey,
a problem,
Randall
Randall. Give it
Quiet.
up. Give it
Yes,
up for Randall Quiet in there. You know,
Thanks,
we got
guys.
a studio full this week, y'all. So if you hear a bunch of commotion, it's behind the camera.
Motion.
Very
DHB
commotion.
Radio, Randall Quiet. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Thank you.
You're on, guys.
Oh, we're on DHB Radio, y'all. I'll tell you what, we've been waiting a heck of a long time for this right here.
Yes, we
We got Mr. Tim Garland and Kevin Cole in studio. Give it up for him, y'all. Come on.
AKA.
AKA Bucky.
You dropped your paper.
I dropped my paper. My DHB notes. I tell you what, we're having a good time. We got, Tim Garland over here is one of the best blues singer I know
He's like a legend
I've ever heard in my life.
in my mind.
He sings he sings the blues, and sometimes he lives the blues.
And old country, man. I mean,
All the way, old country. He's got it. He's got it. Tim Garland is the man.
I appreciate
Tim,
it, guys. Appreciate it.
thank you, man, for being here.
Honor to be here. Privilege to be here.
You make it a good time, buddy.
and we got Kevin Cole over here,
We do. We got Kevin, a.k.a.
AKA Buck.
Bucky. Don't forget the E on the end. Bucky.
Yeah, you got an E.
Kevin Cole. What's up, Kev?
How's it going, man?
Going good, man. Thank you for coming tonight. I tell you what, I want to know how you guys feel about all this new age stuff. You know, all these new cell phones and Twitter accounts.
Well, Buck, what is your Twitter account?
I don't have a Twitter account.
You don't have a Twitter account?
No.
Do you, Tim?
I don't even damn text. And I'm on tweet. I don't even text. So help me God, I have never sent one text.
He don't know what the buttons mean, he
Can't
says.
text. True story. Can't text.
I find that hard to believe, man.
Do
'Cause
not
you're,
even have a computer.
are you serious?
Swear.
So you don't know what an email is?
Never had a
He
If we can get Tim to answer his phone, we're doing good.
Well, is that right? I know I called him last week twice, and he didn't answer either time. Left him a voicemail, and I'm pretty mad about that.
let me
I
let
do
me
get
ask you.
voicemails.
Let me ask you this,
He
Tim.
don't know how to check them.
Let me ask you this. NBA, okay? NBA.
NBA.
What is that?
Switching gears.
National
Basketball
Basketball.
Association.
Exactly.
Association?
If you had to choose between a team, okay? Alabama,
Alabama, or
or Iowa State,
Iowa.
who would it be?
Atlanta Braves.
No,
Those
no,
are college
that's
teams.
not
We
what
didn't
I
ask
asked
that.
you.
Iowa State.
No, who?
It's college teams,
Who?
Brian.
Oh, is it college? Well, you know, it's basketball. It don't
What
matter.
team was that?
Who was it?
Iowa.
Who?
Iowa.
How do you okay.
Iowa.
How you tell me how you
Not Iowa.
how do you
Iowa,
help me
Tim.
out. How do you say Iowa State?
Just like you just did. You
Iowa
said it right,
State.
I think.
Iowa State.
No, Iowa.
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 I can't say it.
Now you're getting me on
Can
that
you
stuff.
say it?
Iowa.
No,
Not
no, really.
Etowah.
Iowa. Iowa State.
Are you from up north?
New.
New.
But if you're watching it, it is Sunday. Super Bowl is today.
It is.
What team you guys going for here?
Don't even say.
Tim
Peyton.
Garland, what team?
Peyton. Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning all the way.
Peyton.
Broncos. Which one, baby?
I got to pull for Peyton.
You got to pull for Peyton. Hey, right here.
Anybody want to go for the Seahawks?
We got some people in studio for Seahawks, so you wait till we get done with this. Who said that?
Thank you, honey.
Your wife.
Those are the people that they paid to come in.
So,
Yeah.
what are you guys doing
Money.
for the Super Bowl? I mean,
You cooking out at
are
10?
you guys going to be Peyton together, hugging
Well,
up,
no,
and
actually,
watching Peyton cry?
Usually by now I've already had an invite to a cookout.
me and my girlfriend,
Is that seconds or
we
minutes?
got plans.
Okay.
They got
minutes?
plans.
We're good with minutes?
They
Okay.
got plans.
We're not talking
Together?
about halftime, Tim.
They got plans together.
Together?
Well,
Lucky, what's your big Super Bowl plans before we have to cut out?
I'm gonna chill out at the house and have a few drinks and watch a little football.
What kind of drink?
Well, there you go.
A Jack and Coke.
No. Coors Light.
Coors, as
Coors,
Brian would say.
Coors.
Coors.
Coors Light.
DHB Radio,
How about
Tim
this guy?
Garland, Bucky, a.k.a. Kevin Cole.
Next week or maybe a couple weeks, they'll be back. We'll do some songs with them.
We're gonna let them
Great
sing one or
singers.
two. next week. So y'all stick around for that. I tell you what, Super Bowl, y'all don't miss it. I don't even know when it comes on, but go Broncos. Go Peyton. DHB Radio. Thank y'all so much. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. DHB Radio, thank y'all for hanging out with us this week. And I want to thank all our special guests, Brian. And we know we had Bucky, Kevin Cole, a.k.a. Bucky.
Bucky, yeah.
Yeah, we just call him Bucky around here. We got Tim Garland, all the way from Sour Mash, your neck of the woods.
Yeah, he's great.
Great blues singer. We love that guy.
Iowa.
As you knew. And we also have Mr. Randall Quiet, from Lower Blunt County down there somewhere.
Knows everything. If you got a plumbing problem, call him. I don't know his number.
Call him up. He knows it all, Randall Quiet. Love you, brother. Thank you for coming in this week. And I thank you all for all the requests on Facebook and YouTube for the Dixie Highway songs. And we had a request for this one right here, Brian. And since we ain't got Justin, I'm going to do y'all one. It's one called Please Come to Boston. It's for all you Boston fans, I reckon. Please come to Boston for the springtime. I'm staying here with some friends, and they've got lots of room. You can sell your paintings on the sidewalk by a cafe where I hope to be working soon. Please come to Boston, she said no. Boy, you come home to me. And she said, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Boston ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. And please come to Denver to see the snowfall. We'll move up into the mountains so far that we can't be found, and throw I love you echoes down the canyon, and then lie awake at night till they come back around. Oh, please come to Denver, she said no. Boy, you come home to me. She said, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Denver ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. And this drifter's world goes round and round, and I doubt if it's ever gonna stop. And with all the dreams I've lost and found, and all that I ain't got, I need someone to cling to, somebody I can sing to. Please come to LA to live forever. A California life alone is just too hard to live. We'll live in a house that looks out over the ocean, and there's some stars that fell from the sky living up on a hill. Oh, please come to LA, she said no. Boy, you come home to me. Oh, and she said, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? LA ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Oh, I'm the #1 fan of the band from Tennessee. Oh, please home to me. Oh, yeah, please, oh, please come home to me. Oh, come on home now. Mr. Brian Jones. She said, please come to Maryville, Tennessee to live forever. Thank y'all so much. Little please come to Boston by request. Y'all get them requests in for next week, and maybe Justin will be here next week and he can do you a Dixie Highway song.
Oh, yeah.
Thank y'all so much, DHB Radio. Y'all be sure to get all them. I tell you what, we got a lot of great bands out there, Brian. We got Jeff Joplin. You know, we got Avenue C.
Temper.
We got Temper. We got a great, all kinds of bands and good people and good artists.
Local bands.
Local artists right here in Maryville and surrounding areas. And
Yes.
if y'all want to be on the show, or if you know anybody that wants to, be on the show.
Yeah.
DHB Radio. We'd love to have y'all here, and we got
a website.
We do got a website.
Or no, email.
Email. I'm sorry. We got an email address. Just get on there. It's DHB Radio 2014 at yahoo.com. So be sure to remember that. Write that down. Get on there if you know somebody that wants to be on here, or if you want to be on here. Local Maryville, Knoxville, whatever. And,
Shoot, they don't have to be local. Just wherever, yeah.
Just like a good artist that you know of. Just let us know.
What
And we
about
try
Keith
to
Urban?
contact
We
information.
get Keith Urban.
Or we can get Keith Urban. I'm
Keith
shooting
Urban.
for him. I went to his concert, and I slipped him a little note, but
Keith.
I don't
Eric
think he read it.
Clapton.
And I think he looked at it and threw it over his shoulder. But you never know. You may see Keith Urban sitting in here one day. DHB Radio, second episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all back here next week. Brian,
Yep.
I'm Derek Jones. Brian Jones, my co-host for this week. We'll see y'all back here next week. DHB Radio. Good night.